You may want to cope okay, be okay, respond rather than react, to heal deep fears, wounds, griefs and trauma. You may want to feel deeply seen, truly heard and understood. Hello, I'm Kate McNamara, founder of Jesmery Counselling Services and author of the trilogy Wholehearted Revolution. You deserve to experience safety, equity and peace, and to experience real empowerment and embodied wholeness, to embrace your unique, passionate purpose and limitless potential. Clients often say to me that they feel surprised by how truly supportive counselling and transformative psychotherapy are, that it's life-changing for them. It's important, though, that we have a roadmap to navigate our healing and empowerment journey. To support you with this, I've created what I call the 3-tiered wholehearted empowerment process. The first tier is how to meet ourselves in our everyday lives, and if needed, to de-escalate our nervous system. Our nervous system has an incredible security system to keep us safe. If there is threat, we can adrenalize and mobilize into fight or flight, or this can escalate into immobilization, the freeze and fold. And it's a brilliant system to be used in the short term. How often when we have experienced trauma in the past, our nervous systems can be vulnerable to be triggered and respond in these ways even when it's not needed. And this can play havoc in our everyday lives and in our relationships. So it is important, and there are very practical, useful strategies that can intercept and de-escalate the nervous system if need be. Then, the next part of this first tier, this first level, is to be able to have ways, strategies to process deep reactions and emotions so that you can relieve those. Even our grief, which is a huge adaptation process to any change or loss, requires us to process what we're experiencing. And then and only then, after we've tended to our strong emotions, etc., can we then work with our mind. And it's important to do this as well in psychology and many counselling approaches. There's the understanding that our thoughts and beliefs play a role in how we feel and how we behave. This can go very deep though, but in the beginning it's important to be able to formulate very grounded, practical, constructive, useful, believable thoughts and beliefs about ourselves and about a particular situation that we're dealing with. So the first tier begins with that. Then the second tier begins to look at addressing the deep causative level of so many of our challenges that are triggered in our lives, or the limitations that we experience. Those thoughts and beliefs go very deeply into what we call schemas. And schemas aren't just a singular belief. They're a package, they're a bundle of beliefs. They have memory and emotion. And they're stored in a part of the brain that is the smoke detector to the limbic system, the fight, flight, freeze and fold. So these are the deep core programming. I often think of my computer here, and it has a back-end programming that I mightn't see when I'm doing telehealth sessions or writing my emails. However, there is a program that's running us. So often these schemas, these are the beliefs in unworthiness, not good enoughness, abandonable, somebody that doesn't have others who'll be there for them when they really need support, or someone that needs to suppress your own emotions, distrust. So there are many schemas that we can experience that can play havoc. I call them false misidentifications of ourselves. So the deeper level is a part of that is healing this deep programming and also being able to heal the impact of trauma within our nervous system and the residue that's held within us from what we've often experienced. And this often frees us up more. It's like we're peeling back the layers of an onion. And as we do, we begin to discover who we really are more. We aren't the rotten apple at the bottom of the barrel. Rather, we're a pot of gold. And you deserve to know who you really are and to be empowered in that wholeness. I invite you to embark on your courageous healing journey, to remember your wholeness, to reclaim your authentic empowerment and offer your unique light to this world. Your healing matters. Your voice matters. You matter and you are needed. Thank you.